But I was the person there creating it all.
Right.
And then, I mean, from the lyrical standpoint.
He saw how Diddy had robbed him.
Diddy, the home is actually registered to Bad Boy Films, which is a division of Bad Boy Entertainment.
Everything now that we see playing out was all the things I escaped. The car, the Shine, the Loon, the Puff Daddy, the Craig Mack,
Smalls,
the Biggie Smalls. So even though I made those decisions and it cost me money, that's why I got with Killer and they gave me the money back. I didn't lose no money. Destiny.
Where were you and what did you do in the aftermath right after Biggie Small died?
Where was I? I was in a hotel. What people? That sound like a Keefy D question.
No, they didn't say you was involved. They wanted. I guess they knew everybody from Bad Boy was out there.
Oh yeah, I was in the hotel. I was actually in a hotel with a young lady.
And when you heard this information, what was your next actions?
My next actions? After what?
When you heard Biggie died, did you stay in your hotel room? Did you leave out? Did you want to go back to New York?
I actually was trapped in a hotel.
Now I want to ask a question. What do you mean trapped?
It was about probably like 70 or so bloods in the hallway. I couldn't even leave my room.
How'd you get out?
One of the guys.
Why would it be 70 bloods in your hallway after Biggie Smalls died?
Actually, after Big got killed, they was probably looking for more Bad Boy artists. And I couldn't even leave the room till Gene Dill, the officer had to come get me.
Yeah.
I was left in LA. And from that day I always said, you know what, I'm out of here.
When you say you was left, what do you mean you was left?
Like I was left.
Who left you?
I came there with people. I didn't leave with those people. You know how it go.
One more day, one more victim of Diddy. After using them, dispose of them. Diddy seems to be accumulating lawsuits like crazy these days, and it appears that one more is imminent. Rapper Mase has made some startling claims of his own, and he claims to have the evidence to support them all.
Puff, how do I want to say this? Me and Puff was like, I felt like I did more than I got credit for, more than I got paid for.
You felt or did you do that? Because you said felt, like
okay,
feeling.
let's clear that up then.
You saying you feeling that?
No, we're gonna keep it with, because I'm trying to be nice. I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here, nigga. I'm not here. All my peers is up here. All my peers are bosses. When it's time, just like somebody raised somebody up, you know they did work with you, they go from your little man to maybe A&R to something else. He just kept trying to keep me right here, like he didn't want me to grow at anything. And to anybody, is that gonna bother you?
Yeah.
Especially if I'm producing the work.
Yeah.
Puff would go out and party, and I would be in the studio writing the records, and then I just come back and say, he'll say this is his part or that is his part, but I was the person there creating it all.
Right.
And then, I mean, from the lyrical standpoint, where somebody did a beats, and even More Money, More Problems, I came up with that. I came up with the beat too. And I said, Stevie, we need to do this beat and do it like this. So just imagine all of these moments that are taken from you, the records, the beats, you ain't getting the money, you ain't getting the publishing, you ain't getting the respect. And I don't think you're like that.
No.
So that became really frustrating for me because I'm
looking.
You
don't think you like that? What that mean?
Everyone is aware that Diddy attempted to connect with Mase and enlist him at one point. However, few are aware that Diddy was pursuing far more than simply a record deal. He also wanted other things from Mase. Rapper Mase has quietly but forcefully spoken in on the current bombshell incident surrounding his old colleague, Sean Diddy Combs, in a stunning turn of events. The much-anticipated disclosure surfaced on the 26th episode of Mase and Cameron's podcast, It Is What It Is. The celebrity world has been rocked by this episode because Mase, 48, subtly connected Diddy's ongoing legal issues with a long history of manipulation and control.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Killer, I'm doing good, man. Reparations is getting closer and closer. I'll be sure to give you your percentage.
I ain't had nothing to do with that money. That's all yours, man. I was on the next boat. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Closer and closer,
Closer
man.
and closer.
Okay.
The big payback.
This has been the last year's really kind of been the big payback for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of last week you went Destiny.
Yeah.
You went Destiny. You know what happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going crazy.
What happened?
I'm gonna let you start. What did you see that happen?
Oh, yesterday was the anniversary of Biggie Small's album, 27 years later. That's what I seen yesterday. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that was real. It's amazing that all of this would transpire on that day.
What's crazy is yesterday was Biggie Small's 27th anniversary of Life After Death. And it was also the Diplomat Immunity album, 21st anniversary. Shit going on. It's going on around. Yeah, man. I was just saying, that day yesterday was kind of.
That's eerie, man.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It was just
that was crazy.
That's kind of crazy, man. I had no idea that, the internet lets you know, because I don't be knowing these dates for my albums or other people's albums, but they will remind you, man.
Yeah.
That's all you seen?
A lot.
That's what I seen. That's what I was.
I seen helicopters, all kind of stuff.
Okay.
He gently brought up the fact that Notorious B.I.G.'s legendary 1997 album, Life After Death, was released on the anniversary of the shocking Homeland Security raids on Diddy's estates. Fans are ecstatic about this revelation, speculating on the extent to which Mase is actually aware of Diddy's business dealings. Perfectly timed, the episode aired the day after Homeland Security raided Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles as part of a federal probe into time trafficking. The narrative keeps developing.
The Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a trafficking investigation. Let's go live to Stu Mundell up in Skyfox right now for more. Stu, what do we know? All right, there you see Skyfox overhead of this home where, again, we are seeing Department of Homeland Security investigators doing a search of this home now. Let's go to Haley Winslow, who's live on the ground right there. Haley, what do we know?
Sandra, this is going to turn into a huge scene that is going to be an all-day thing, and it involves, yes, P. Diddy. The home is actually registered to Bad Boy Films, which is a division of Bad Boy Entertainment, basically his company, and the home's registered to that and to his daughter. Now, from Skyfox, Stu up there, he got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now, we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters. Now, we are hearing from law enforcement sources that this involves sex trafficking trafficking, but we don't yet know to what extent or the details about that. But you better believe we will be on this all day, keeping you updated with the very latest. For now, reporting live here on the scene in Holmby Hills, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
Haley, thank you. And you can see from that ground shot a very active scene.
And Mace's enigmatic remarks act as a fascinating thread that raises the possibility of discovering even more undiscovered facts about Diddy's empire. It begs the question, what does Mace know that the public doesn't, of both supporters and detractors? And how on earth did he get out of Diddy's game as just another pawn? It appears that Diddy tried to physically injure Mace when he attempted to leave his unsettling game, trapping him.
What you pulling?
Yeah, you from the ghetto. You like,
yeah, like you know what would come with doing that. But everybody is letting you get away with it. Everybody. So me quitting after one album, it didn't take long for me to figure it out. Like, I'm not gonna be here with this. I don't care who's here because you're not paying me and you're not respecting me. And that's the real problem. And that's just the beginning.
All right,
then there's people that try to do bodily harm with me. They will be in the house with Puff. So I'm like, it's a funny game y'all playing behind the scenes. So when people see me, they just see me turned up. They just see me agitated. They just see me aggressive, but they don't know why. So if somebody, let's just say we run down on Gilly car, if we got guns or whatever, where we got them, and we trap Gilly, and then the next week, you see Wallow with me at your house, how are you gonna feel?
Yeah, I'm snapping out.
Tweaking, right? So now my head is bugging, like what's really going on? Because every time something happened to me, it's somebody that's with him. But this is supposed to be the nigga I'm signed to. This is supposed to be who I'm getting money with. And I gotta say this because when people see me irate and they see me aggressive, they wanna, oh, what is Mace doing? Mace is bugging. No, it's a point you get to that you like, yo, I can't let you play because you playing now dangerous games. So imagine somebody doing that and then they over there talking about brother love.
Mace's association with Diddy dates back to 1997, when Diddy's Bad Boy Records published his debut album, Harlem World. Mace shot to stardom thanks to the album's success, but there was strife in the background. Mace proceeded to put out 2 more albums under the label before coming clean with Diddy.
Diddy wasn't teaching Mace the business. You understand? He was using Mace as other artists to write rhymes on other people, write songs on other people's albums, on his album, and taking their talents and stealing their publishing on different albums and different records. Prime example, Mace wrote that Bad Boy joint. I ain't even see him at the premiere, because I believe Diddy owned most of the publishing on that, which ended up being a big record that went over to movies. I think Mace was upset the fact that when he learned the business, he saw how Diddy had robbed him. He had took the glory for the albums, the music, and all the records that he had did. And he got pennies for it. You understand? 8,000 here, 10,000 there. You understand? When the record go platinum, Diddy's getting 200,000-300,000 and only gave him pennies for writing a song. Getting points on publishing that he didn't even deserve. So Mace learning the business and knowing the business, it led him to be upset
about allegedly not paying him for the song royalties. When Diddy retaliated during an appearance on the Breakfast Club radio show in October 2022, saying that Mace owed him $3 million, the story intensified.
You know, just in general, the Mace thing, You know, I did one album with Mace. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people, and then y'all gonna let him throw dirt on the God's name? I wrote each and every one, and each and everybody could come and step up. Bring your receipts. But I'm not playing. I'm back outside and I'm fighting back for us, and I'm also do a little fighting back for me. You know what I'm saying? So
how much money does, and I'm just throwing this out, how much money does somebody like a Mace owe you? Because the reason I say that,
Mace owes me $3 million. That's facts. I got the receipt.
Unexpectedly, in September 2023, Diddy gave Mace and other Bad Boy Records artists their publication rights back. According to Variety, these include Faith Evans, The Lox, and 112. Although many saw this as a sign of reconciliation, the wounds from their previous disagreements were not quickly forgotten. That's most likely due to the fact that Diddy took more than just money from all those budding musicians. If rumors about him are to be true, Mace was aware that he had also stolen their innocence with his disgusting proclivities. It is evident from what we have seen and heard that Diddy has always developed up-and-coming artists before pressuring them to perform specific tasks for him, and he ensured that their careers terminated there, and then when they declined. Mace's escape from Diddy's slavery is a result of his doing things for him, such as this. The tale of how he rebuilds and regains his profession is a potent reminder of the unseen struggles that many artists encounter. Everyone is watching this story evolve with bated breath, wondering what other mysteries are hidden in the history of Bad Boy Records.